Everyone welcome Eggman.
One more time.
Everyone welcome Eggman.
Oh, thank you, young person. You gave me a gift. Santa. Welcome to Haha Storytime. Sonic the Hedgehog took the night off. And I think that's a good thing. Because Sonic the Hedgehog is actually a bad person. He interrupts, which I will not be doing. He has a strict time limit in which there's no warning. I will politely warn you about your time. I am Eggman. I am benevolent. I am the host of tonight's Haha Storytime, the Eggman Holiday Extravaganza. Please clap more. I have a Christmas leprechaun here.
I'm an elf.
You're a leprechaun.
Elf, goddammit.
Come up here, please.
Aiming that shit at me, I don't know.
Fucking leprechauns don't know anything. Can you grab these flowers? Unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, folks, unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, I come bearing gifts. I come bearing gifts. And so can the competitors please come to the stage? Ryan C. Bradley, please give him a bouquet. John Baltusberger.
Thank you, leprechaun.
J.M. Stryker. Miguel Villa. Leslie Julian. And Devin Bonet. Give these brave people a round of applause. It's going to be a lot nicer of a show. This is a holiday show, everybody, and I'm Eggman. Sonic sucks. Okay? But let's just let's start off with song. Okay? Devin, are you ready? Let's start with song. Everybody else get the hell off the stage. And I say that very kindly. No. You're going to do your song as well. Oh, yeah. We're doing it all. But let's just do this real quick here.
Well, it's our hot story time with Sonic the Hedgehog. Ha 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 ha. Story time.
Thank you for that applause. And
Story time with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Eggman.
how's it going over there?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
We don't know where Sonic is.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Just so everyone knows, we're gonna do a sing-along. So I'm gonna do it once, and then that should be enough for you guys to all have it memorized, and we'll do it again, and you can all sing along. Okay?
Perfect.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is a song written by Andrew Hilbert.
Not here today.
He's the GM here. I don't know, maybe you've met him.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
So listen very intently to
this
the
is-
lyrics, and we can
this
do
is
a
how it goes.
sing-along.
I'm just an eel, unfulfilled and wet. I'm just an eel, slowly getting fat. I'm just an eel, unfulfilled and wet. It's hard to be a virgin eel.
And now everybody together? Yeah?
Okay, now everyone together. Ready?
Ready?
I'm just an eel, unfulfilled and wet. I'm just an eel, slowly getting fat. I'm just an eel, unfulfilled and wet. Oh, it's hard to be a virgin eel.
I I just fell in love with you. I'm so proud of that song.
Good job, everybody.
That was great. Leprechaun, what did you think?
I thought it was excellent. It was awesome.
Great. All right, Devin, you're gonna be performing a little song, right? Hold on.
Now,
You have a show at the other radio.
I do. I'm playing a show on December 18th at 7:30 Thursday at Radio East. So that'll be cool. Hooray. What? Oh, music. Yeah, I'm just opening for 3 other acts, but it's going to be fun. You should check it out. They're all really good. And I haven't done it in forever, which is a sign that I can do it well. Okay. And now I'm going to bring the tone back down because it's not all ha-has in life. And it's sometimes things are sad and sometimes things aren't easy. And I'm sure that might be part of the reason Sonic is not here. Sometimes people get depressed, Sonic included. Imagine how tired he is all the time.
We'll check in on Sonic, but Sonic's having a very hard time right now.
Okay. So just picture like, I don't know, Sonic, kind of Dark Night of the Soul in the movie, and he's like on his knees and he starts singing. All hope and no heart make Sonic a dull hog. All hope and no heart make Sonic a dull hog. 'Cause Lord knows that Sonic keeps running away over the hill, under the moon. Find me a ring that I can run through, over the hedge, out of my mind. Can I run home and make it in time? All go, no stop. Oh, Sonic, pale blue dot. All hope and no harm make Sonic a dull hog. So ha 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 ha. Thank you.
Incredible
Thank you very much.
stuff. You seem to really. Why Sonic, and why not Eggman? All egg.
Yeah.
And no man.
Well, it's because you're doing great, and Sonic's very blue all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so I want you to say one bad thing about Sonic the Hedgehog, the host of Haha Storytime.
Sonic the Hedgehog, host of Haha Storytime, is a piece of shit.
Always
has been.
I'm gonna make sure that message gets to him. Give it up for Devin Bonet. Playing Radio East. Hold on. What's the date again? What's the date?
It's on December 18th on Thursday.
December 18th on Thursday. It costs $500 to attend.
And it won't be about Sonic. Songs won't be about Sonic.
It'll be all egg and no man, baby. All right, let's pick Leslie Julian. What is? You can't. You're unprepared. That's okay. So was I. I don't normally host this show, as you know, but let's just check in on Sonic the Hedgehog here.
Yeah, how's Sonic doing? That doesn't look good.
Eggman's Christmas jail cam. Did you imprison Sonic? Oh, yes, I did. He's never getting out. It's supposed to be moving, but I don't know what I'm doing. I've never hosted this show, so. That's what Sonic's thinking. Leslie, well, what's going on here?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
You have 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. So, despite what my wife and daughter tell you, I am no Grinch or Scrooge. Please don't immortalize me as a holiday hater with such an iconic mononym. Something happened to me, making it literally harder to appreciate anything about this time of year. I must have set some kind of holiday spirit. I don't know. It started when I broke into hives, eating some candy canes, and now I have to avoid everything peppermint. My ears bleed when any holiday music other than Vince Guaraldi Trio's Charlie Brown Christmas plays. That's minor miracle, at least. But no matter what movie I start, whether it's Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Chronicles, it doesn't matter. Within 3 minutes, Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas will autoplay. Any decorations I touch turn into a Clark Griswoldian knot of broken wires and broken glass, just immediately. And it's only been intensifying since we're getting closer to C-Day. We have to buy a new Christmas tree because our old one, or fake one of many years, went bald. Not so cute on an 8-foot tree. There was an incident with hot chocolate I don't want to talk about for anyone eating right now, but involves a substance that looks chocolatey but smells not so sweet. And everything good about the holidays has just been ruined. Even fruitcake tastes weird. I don't get it. I can't explain it. Being a parent means you experience the joy and wonder of Christmas through your child's eyes. Your usual cynicism is theoretically put on hold over the holidays as you enable some kind of wish fulfillment to heal the small part of your inner child. And you ignore the mounting credit card debt that the holiday season always exacerbates. But like I said, I'm no Scrooge or Grinch. It's just a cyclical observation. But given my weird Christmas affliction, I've been trying to gently nudge my family towards, the kind of kumbaya, real meaning of Christmas. It's family kind of celebration that might spare me from further agony. My wife says she's on board, but she's a softie for the aforementioned wish fulfillment through our kid. And our kid, unfortunately, is as capitalist as they come. Not that I blame them, and of course I'm not to blame at all, but I'm drowning in the avalanche of Christmas. I'm miserable right now. I actually vomited up some eggnog without even drinking any somehow. In spirit of giving, or at least with the manic energy that dads possess, I say to my little capitalist, hey, let's make some room for new presents and clear out these old toys. And it goes just as well as you would expect from Junior Hoarder. I secretly start bagging up all the toys and putting them in the garage anyway, and they don't notice. For that trip to Goodwill, that's going to come months, if not years from now. I lay asleep one night, no visions of sugar plums, just the comfort of abject darkness and the bliss of your consciousness being clicked off. Kirk Cameron can't torture me while I'm asleep, not yet anyway, but I hear a sound. It's not my dog annoying me to go to the bathroom minutes sooner than my alarm usually goes off. It's a whisper, not the good kind from my wife. It's a voice I don't recognize. A tiny hand covers my mouth. And despite the 2 ciders I had, hey, it's a pretty crazy night for me, or even the random gummy of indeterminate origin I had earlier that night, I know I'm stone cold sober. This is no hallucination. Despite all the weird holiday-related shit that's been going on already, this is by far the craziest. A dirty and blank-faced bald baby doll that we call Hot Dog stares at me. Imagine it must be trying to menace me, but it's pretty impossible given his blank face. But Hot Dog isn't alone. He and all the other toys that I bagged in the garage, they carry me away like Gulliver while my wife saws logs. And these Lilliputian toys, these baby dolls, Barbies, stuffed animals, talking pets that never shut up, a Furby, and even Legos, they move me to the foot of the new Christmas tree that I'm not allowed to touch.
You have 6 minutes left.
Hot Dog gestures at the innumerable pleasants under the tree, and then at me. My throat's dry, like I ate too many gingerbread cookies. I can't talk. I can't scream. I just shake my head confused. There's a Barbie missing its lower half. It bowls the present out of the way, and it takes the present's place. I start to understand what they want. And over the course of several hours, I wrap the toys my child once loved fiercely, but now are a dull afterthought. And I take these new presents, all but one, because like I said, I'm no Grinch. I leave one behind. But who am I to argue with potentially homicidal toys forcing their meaning of Christmas on me? I will take the new toys to a non-religious charity of my choosing, knowing that they're going to be made a lot of deserving kids smile. It'll simultaneously make this festive and bleak season just a little bit more bearable thanks to some horrific Christmas magic.
You have 5 minutes and 45 seconds left.
My wife and kid may not be happy with me, but I am hopeful that I have broken this holiday curse, and that thanks to what I've done, next year we'll be able to enjoy Xmas like we always do, cuddle with each other, gorging on sweets, surrounded by a reasonable amount of gifts, and watching sentimental classics until December the 30th.
Hold on, Leslie. Hold on. Where are you going?
Listen to his excellency.
Oh, what? Thank you, Leprechaun. Christmas
done,
leprechaun. Holiday leprechaun. You're all leprechauns to me. Leslie. What does your sweatshirt say?
It says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That is what it says. It does. And that's Godzilla.
And it has Godzilla.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, Godzilla.
All right. How do you say one bad thing about Sonic the Hedgehog and one good thing about Eggman?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
There's a love triangle going. Sonic the Hedgehog eats too many chili dogs, and Eggman is just so darn cute.
Oh, yeah, I love it. All right, everyone, give it up for Leslie Julian. J.M. Stryker is coming up next.
Story time with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Eggman.
Story time.
You know who made those jingles? Devin Bonet, who just sang that song about Sonic the Hedgehog. Give it up for Devin Bonet one more time. And keep clapping for J.M. Stryker, who's just going to go straight into their story.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the stage.
Hi.
I'm Eggman,
Nice to meet you.
not Sonic.
Nope. All right. Ship's log.
You have 6 minutes left.
The week of June 6th, Captain Medrano reporting in, we made it through the archipelago and into the sea right on schedule. As soon as we were in range, we picked up a signal from the wandering spider outpost. Apparently, they'd been trying to get a hold of us for quite some time. There's an early storm making its way toward us, and if we kept to our normal route, we'd be headed right into it. The folks at the Wandering Spiders suggested that we head north, toward the upper shore. According to their contacts at the Brown Widow Outpost in the Northern Island Territories, thank you. The North Shore seems friendlier these days, and they might even be willing to do some trade with us. First time in over a century, too. Guess it's a good thing Hernandez is finally recovered from the dengue fever, so the crew is back to 100%. About time, according to Dr. Park. You remember, or maybe you don't, but whenever anyone on the crew gets sick, there's this collective anxiety that spreads faster than any contagion. Doc says she appreciates our caution and wishes she could attribute it to good hygiene practices, but it's more than likely superstition. That's the biggest difference between the science contingent and the rest of the regular crew types. Hernandez was sick for a while, and our antsy behavior started to drive Doc nuts until she finally just sat us all down and explained in great detail that dengue fever is caused by mosquitoes. She pulled out the chalkboard, drew a diagram, and even had her nurses perform a skit. Then she locked us all in the rec room until every one of us could verbally explain the causes, signs, symptoms, and treatments. Overall, it was enlightening, but it wasn't until Suo wrote a song he titled, "Don't Put Me Out to Sea in a Dengue," that it really sunk in for us normal folks. And that brought the mood right back up. It's a catchy little tune that gets stuck in your head like nothing I've ever heard. The other day, I even caught Chang in the cargo bay whistling it to himself. That guy is totally tone deaf, and I still recognized it. And then I made a discovery I don't think I was meant to. Apparently, Dr. Park and Nurse Benavides have been writing and printing fiction books for the entertainment of the crew, which is fine. You may recall my occasional forays into existential poetry back when you were captain. Good times were had by all. But we also had a lot more disposable paper waste, and my poetry collection was more of a pamphlet than an actual book. After that waste fire my first year as captain, the Arachne keeps a lot less paper aboard, and what little we have is used for official purposes. Where was the paper for all these books coming from? I had to investigate further. My first step was, of course, to read the book and find out just what was entertaining enough for almost everyone on board to want their own copy. I was lucky enough to come across a crumpled copy that someone had hastily stashed behind the commode of the WC next to the engineering office. The less said about that, the better. It was a quick read, at least. As it turns out, the story is a swashbuckling, historical fantasy adventure tale of the daring Captain Park and her ragtag crew as they sail the high seas in a great galleon. Just about everyone in the crew has a character named after them. For instance, the ship's mascot is a red macaw named Carla Medrano. Not sure how I should feel about that, but at least the parrot is alive at the end of the book. The same can't be said for Suo, whose pirate self might have gotten eaten by a saltwater crocodile, but it was left kind of ambiguous, to be honest. Plausible deniability, I guess. Once I had the book in my hands, I could examine its construction more closely. Not only was the binding top-notch, thanks to stitching that had to be the work of Nurse Benavides, but also the paper didn't appear to be standard issue. The mystery deepened. I didn't want to tip off the crew that I had found out about the book, so I discreetly monitored the activity at Doc and Nurse B for a couple of days. Took some patience, but at last I managed to find out who else they were working with. It was a pair of plant biologists. Lopez and Arndt came up with the idea of turning some of our plant waste and fabric waste into a dense, low-quality paper. It's pretty impressive, actually. I'm not even mad that they're using their breakthrough technology to publish real-person fan fiction about our crew. I am kind of miffed that they didn't share it with us, though. Not that those audio logs aren't great, but sometimes I just need to write stuff down, and I'm not the only one either. Our anthropologists are practically foaming at the mouth at the opportunity to investigate the North Shore. I know they'd love to get their hands on some paper to write down whatever it is that anthropologists write down when they're doing research. I don't know, I'm a ship's captain, not a scientist. And they've tried to explain it to me. Just the other day, I accidentally got trapped in a conversation with Pereira, one of our historical anthropologists, and they were practically beside themselves at the opportunity to go ashore. Apparently, they theorize that isolated communities like the North Shore could provide some new information about what life was like before the cataclysm. Pereira went on, inescapably rambling about how the BW Outposts team said the North Shore people didn't speak Spanglish or Portuñol or any of the other languages we speak on this side of the Pacific. The team that made the first contact said that they spoke some kind of weird dialect that might be related to Spanglish, but they had to play a game of charades with the North Shore folks until they could make themselves understood. By now, they've figured out how to ask basic questions. You know, hi, what's your name? Can you understand me? What kind of weapon is that? The usual thing. So, all that to say, it's going to be fun making the decision about who's going. The Brown Widow team said that they'd take us over there and make introductions, but there isn't enough room on the boats for every scientist on board to come with us. I told the crew to set up some kind of lottery system before we get to the Widow's Outpost. You could practically see the fire in Pereira's eyes when I told them that. I'll bet my last bar of soap they'll be on that boat no matter what. Well, I think that's about it. I hope you're enjoying retirement and not worrying about your ship. I'm taking good care of her. Ever since they told me that you were listening to these, I've just been talking to you. I hope that's all right with the upper ranks. By next week, I should have some news about the upper shore. Until then, Captain Medrano signing off.
That was a nautical theme story.
Yes.
Very jolly. And that was the drowning music when Sonic drowns. I thought that was appropriate. Now, since I'm a better host, can you say something terrible about Sonic the Hedgehog?
I don't play video games, so.
No, Sonic the Hedgehog, who you've been hosted by countless times. The thing you know, the person.
I know. That MS Paint is really something.
It's truly, it's
Spectacular.
It's more expensive than MS Paint. Andrew Hilbert's not going to be happy about that. And he's the one that asked me to be here. Okay, well, thank you. It is the holiday season. It's time to be jolly. Let's do another song. All right, Ryan C. Bradley. 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 Ryan. John said something inappropriate and mean. Hi, Ryan.
Hey,
How
how's
are
it
you?
going? I'm good.
I'm great.
Not gonna play any Journey.
Let's not talk about that. That was Sonic the Hedgehog's fault. I'm Eggman. You nervous?
No,
You seem a little nervous.
I mean not more than.
Just,
than
just,
normal
just go
for
ahead and start
performance.
singing. Sing your little song.
It happened one fateful night during Santa Claus's fanciful flight. Star Wars picked up his sleigh and the president said, "Fire away." Kris Kringle said, "Holy shit," as the nuclear warhead hit. Blood and presents filled the air. Everything smelled like burning hair. But like reindeers know how to fly, Santa Claus can never die. So he kissed Vixen's head farewell, and he plunged the town into hell. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. You better find your way onto his naughty list. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. And your parents' health insurance say your condition pre-exists. He's still good for your soul, but he'll turn your eyes into coal. Brenda only found cancer, asking a magic 8-ball for the answer. Sammy lost enough front teeth to make a whole new Christmas wreath. So next year on Christmas Day, tell him to stay the fuck away. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. The president gave him all missile, no toe. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. Nuclear disorientation could lead to your cremation. Oh, Santa is a radioactive mutant now. Don't be a fool. You don't want blood in your stool. Oh, 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 oh. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. If you have any doubts, his toys will make your hair fall out. Oh, this has been a message from the Department of Public Health. Thank you.
Okay, so now we can all sing it together.
Do you want to? 2, 3, 4. Santa is a radioactive mutant now. I don't have more jokes. Better find a way onto his naughty list.
Santa is a radioactive mutant now.
And your parents' health insurance
Yeah,
will say your condition
All right.
pre-exists.
Okay, that's good. We're done.
Thank you.
Ryan C. Bradley has books for sale behind us.
Yes.
And it's Ryan Christmas Bradley.
I thought it was cuckold.
Well, that's when Sonic hosts. I am benevolent. You got books for sale, right? How much do they cost?
$15 a pop.
50?
15.
15. Okay.
Or all 4 for 44. Holiday special.
Hey, Ryan, I noticed you don't have your family here tonight.
He bets he's working.
Okay, so let me just tell you
Someone's got
something.
to make like actual money.
Okay. So right now I'm drinking a Lagunitas Beast of Both Worlds IPA. You can get that right now. The whole world here can get that right now. Lagunitas Beast of Both Worlds.
Should they tip their bartender?
And they should absolutely tip their bartender. And I'm mostly saying that to the folks that get free drinks. You better throw $1 in that tip jar. Thank you, Ryan.
That's something bad about Sonic.
Huh?
You have to ask me something bad about Sonic.
Oh yeah. What's? Give me a bad thing about Sonic, that asshole.
Okay, so there was one night, I think it was just like July, and Sonic was just gassy as hell, just like ripping ass on stage. And he decided to stop the stories to have people from the audience, not like the performers, just random people, come up and smell his farts to tell him what he'd eaten. And the first guy was like, hot dogs and onions. And Sonic was like, you got me. But he still made people keep coming up. Like, we all knew what it was. And he was like, we need everybody to come up. And he offered a cash prize. And then when people wanted the cash prize, he gave them nothing. I mean, and that's Sonic just ripping ass, asking people to guess what it is, and then not rewarding them.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Sonic in an eggshell. Okay, all right. Well, that was really unkind to Sonic. Just okay. Sure. All right. What is Sonic up to? Let's see. Sonic is. Let's look at the Eggman's Christmas jail cam.
If I get out of here, I'm going to beat him to his yoke until there's nothing left.
Yep. Okay. He's having a good time. All right. We've had how many people perform already? 4. Two. The Christmas leprechaun is going nuts. Miguel Villa, you're up. He said this is fat phobic. You want to come and do some bell work for us? Just dance around. I don't know. Hey, Christmas leper.
There's a camera right there.
No, it's okay. It's okay because I'm using this camera, so you can sit there the whole time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love it. Why is this?
Yeah.
Can I?
No. Keep it there. It's
Okay.
everything serves a purpose. So, Miguel.
Before we get started, that's a real mustache, by the way. Can we clap for that mustache, please?
Have you never played a Sonic game?
No.
Yeah, I always have a mustache.
And 2, my mom just sent me these white on white shoes. She went with the Border Patrol special on these.
And how much Christmas money did you get, young man,
These are from November. UPS lost them. I got them today
for your birthday?
for my birthday.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
That's a good mom.
that's a great mom. I love my mom.
My wife tells me she can smell my shoes.
We can smell your shoes.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify.
Wait, Eggman's wife?
Eggman's wife, yeah. Egg woman. Smart ass. Okay, so you got a story you want to say?
I do.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
All right.
You have 6 minutes left.
Christmas was always a strange time of year for Helen, who was struggling with depression, anxiety, and tummy aches. As a child, Christmas always seemed magical, otherworldly even. The best time of the year by far. A 10-foot plastic tree with its PVC branches filled with all the trimmings and its undercarriage absolutely crammed with presents. That was a long time ago. As an adult, Helen hasn't had a Christmas off in over a decade. For the last 14 years, right out of school in fact, she has worked at the 7-Eleven in town. Helen actually didn't mind it too much. It did bring her a warm feeling when some family walked in who either hadn't planned correctly for the perilous drive through the snow in this part of the country and needed to refuel, warm up, and snack up before hitting the road again, or had obviously had a blow up at their in-laws and now had to quickly plan a Christmas feast for their kids with ramen, beef mini tacos, and half-filled ham sandwiches as the main course. Mountain Dew for the kiddies, buzz balls for the adults. Or even when the townies walked in at 8 a.m. on Christmas Day to buy scratchers for themselves and their grandkids. I love what's going on here.
You have 3 minutes left.
I got enough time. I'm going to read this whole goddamn thing.
Sure. You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
What she hated the most about working Christmas was Judy and Hank Patterson, both local pastors at the church in town. She forgets which sect. Every year without fail, they would stop at the store on the way into town to grab a coffee and chat her up. Chatting her up consisted of Hank nagging her and Judy promising to pray for her soul. Damn, Helen, did you get any sleep last night? You look like a Christmas turd left by old Rudolph himself, Hank said, while still managing to leer at her tits. You'd look so much cuter if you wore some makeup. Not pretty, mind you, but cute for sure. Maybe then God would see fit to find you a partner, so you wouldn't be living in sin with Chet Halbertson, added Judy. Helen liked Chet. He always smelled vaguely of hummus, in a comforting way, and he didn't seem to mind that she always smelled of greasy roller dogs, fuel, and cigarettes. The last one she could do something about. The first two she couldn't. Hazards of the job. Her smoking, on the other hand, had been one thing she was truly disappointed in herself about. Helen had seen what cigarettes had done to her mother, Paula, and her stepdad, Vince. She knew one day she'd have to pay that price. I'm going to remember this. But it wasn't today. Today, the Pattersons would be paying. Helen was used to how the Pattersons talked to her. She actually thought it was kind of tame as compared to other days. They must have the Christmas spirit, she thought. Helen also had the Christmas spirit. She glanced down at the package she had carefully wrapped before she left for work this morning. She was pretty proud of herself, as it was a bit harder than she had anticipated, but she thought it would be worth it to have a present for the Pattersons this year for the first time, as they had given her one for the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, if you could call a Bible, brochures on sex out of wedlock, and a $5 gift card to their church's gift store a present. Helen didn't, but every year they'd stop by on Christmas morning, insult her, buy coffee, stuff handfuls of sugar and creamer in their pockets, and hand her a medium-sized box to unwrap. The first year, Helen had been genuinely surprised. She couldn't remember the last time she had received a wrapped present. Chet was nice and all, but he was a gift bag man. Helen couldn't complain. She had been with men who had borrowed money from her to buy her a present, and then would show up with a video game for both of them to play, even though they both knew Helen would never play that game. Twice. It happened twice. Chet was thoughtful. He'd get Helen her favorite snacks, maybe a candle or two, and always a pack or two of Marlboro Golds. He wanted her to quit, but he knew it was her decision. She could smell his earthly beard right now and wished she was nuzzling up to it, sniffing that hummus scent and snuggling in bed. Come over here and snuggle with me for a second. Snuggle up to the beard. Yeah, that just like that. All right. I'm going to murder you. Earth to Helen, Judy snapped at her, like literally snapped her fingers an inch from Helen's face. Sorry, sputtered Helen. Did you say something? Yes, I asked if you've been a good girl or a naughty girl, said Hank as he made eye contact with her and raised his eyebrows. Hank, there's no time for that. Don't give the poor girl any hope anybody would find her attractive in her current state. Have you even run a comb through your hair today? Helen reached for her hair. It felt oily and unwashed. Had she forgotten to wash her hair today? Had she even combed it? Now she remembered she had not, because she had spent the morning preparing and wrapping the Pattersons' present.
3 minutes left.
Her IBS had been acting up, specifically because she had consumed all the food that caused her IBS to act up. For breakfast, she had an egg omelet with mounds of cheese, 3 glasses of milk, and 2 cups of coffee with plenty of creamer. By the time she was getting ready for work, her stomach was trying to kill her. In fact, she was positive this was going to backfire on her. But the backfire did not happen to her so much as it happened in the special wax-lined box she had purchased for this specific reason. Helen was squatting over the box now and letting her bowels release everything she had eaten for the last 24 hours. Do you want to show this? The box is right here. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Michael's twerking right now. I'm sorry, the Christmas elf?
Christmas leprechaun.
Christmas leprechaun. Yeah. The sounds were horrible, the smell even worse. She was concerned that it would never stop, that Chet would come home and find her keeled over this box, butt in the air, indescribable horror on his face. But eventually, the explosions and the pain subsided, at least enough that she was able to stand up and waddle her way to the shower before the next wave hit her. 45 minutes is what it had taken for her to feel comfortable enough to step out of the shower. There was a lot of foot-smashing poop through the shower grate and even some crying. This was probably the dumbest thing she'd ever done. Helen, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you today? Judy screamed. Hank, just give her present. Let's get out of here. Mass starts in half an hour, and you know what happens if we're not there to put out the coffee and snacks. All hell breaks loose. Mrs. Luther still talks about the time we ran out of the coffee before Mass had even started. Okay, Ma, 1 second. Let me grab this from my bag. Hank made a big show of holding his backpack in between his legs and pulling the box out nice and slow, meeting Helen's eyes the whole time. I have a big package for you, girlie. Every time, Helen thought. He wasn't even clever. Thank you, Helen said through gritted teeth. I really appreciate it. Yeah, well, I would appreciate it if you would ring us up for our coffee so we can get the hell out of here, cracked Judy. It's on the house, Helen offered. Merry Christmas. Well, it's about time someone got some Christmas cheer around here, Judy said, as she reached over the counter and pitched Helen's cheeks. We come here often enough. It's about time you show some appreciation. Helen smiled and said, I do appreciate you being so nice to me during the year, and especially at Christmas time with the Bible and the brochures and the gift certificate to the church. Helen still wasn't quite sure what they sold there. I actually had a present for you two this year. They both looked pleasantly shocked. Then Judy said, well, where is it? We have to get going. Helen said, actually, I put it in the freezer because it's a fruitcake. Let me go grab it. Helen went to the back and grabbed the box she had defecated in just 3 hours ago. Was she going too far? Maybe she shouldn't do this. As she turned the corner, she heard Judy talking about a family who had just pulled up to get some gas. Look at these damn illegals. They are coming further and further north every year. You can't escape them, and they're all rapists, you know. Here you go, yelled Helen, handing Judy the box. Now you be careful with that. I made it myself. Judy grabbed it by 2 hands and shook it. It feels kind of light, she said. Well, I didn't eat as much last night. I ate some of it last night. I couldn't help myself. But you should put the rest out for you and your flock. That's a great idea. Turning and exiting. I don't want to eat this shit anyway, she said. Let those assholes eat it. Helen felt good. She still felt good as she saw the Pattersons walk across the street and enter their church. She still felt good when, just a few minutes later, she saw people running out of the small storefront church, puking and yelling. Helen, however, did not feel good after that. She locked the front door and ran to the bathroom and spent the rest of her shift shitting her brains out. Worth it, Helen thought. Merry Christmas, you assholes.
Hey, Miguel.
Yes, sir.
That story was shitty.
Thank you.
Hey, let me ask you something. What do you think about Sonic? I want your real opinion.
Sonic's a Zionist.
Whoa. Okay. What a... let's see here. Aztec Death Whistle.
Every third Sunday of the month, we have a horror movie night here at radio.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Scare Waves.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know that. Sonic knows
I'm
that.
new to the show. I'm new to the show.
If Sonic was here, he would have reminded everybody that there's a free horror movie night. This month, we are playing Scrooged.
Great.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
I'm just an eel.
And now we have John Baltusberger.
I'm just an eel, slowly getting fat.
Okay, so John, I heard some stuff about last time.
Some stuff went down.
I heard some stuff about and I just want you to know I'm a different guy. I'm Eggman, okay? And I want you to know that I'm not. You saw the show. I'm not. I haven't interrupted a goddamn person. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Are we good? Are you ready for the show?
I'm ready.
As long as you. So before I imprisoned Sonic mercilessly, and got him in a cage and beat it with a stick, just to annoy him, he told me, "Watch out for that John Baltusberger fella."
Actually, before I do, I have something for you, Eggman.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's see.
I have a present for you, right here. I couldn't find a gift bag, so I put it in a Walmart gift bag, but it is a real ass gift.
Wow. It is a.
Eggman wouldn't like that. Eggman would spit in that hat.
It's a Sonic hat.
With a holographic brim.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's okay because Sonic is in prison, and I feel like this is just rubbing it in his face.
It totally is.
Okay, so John did give me a little heads up. The story is a little bit on the.
I'm going to edit it a little, so it should be fun.
Okay,
We're
all
gonna
right.
be okay.
All right, we're okay. All right, John, go for it. I'm not going to interrupt you.
Thank you. Shit. Who else is sick of those uppity Make-A-Wish kids getting everything they want just because they're sick? I was sick of it, but then I found the cure. Cancer. That's right. This is a story
Yikes.
of my cancer journey. So buckle the fuck up, friends. I made this discovery while I was engaging in a tearjerker. A tearjerker is when you explore your body while crying. When stuff inevitably gets in your eyes, you're already washing it out with your tears.
Yikes.
It's fine. It's fine. So I'm there, I'm exploring my body. I feel something that feels like a worry stone. You know what a worry stone is, right? It's the smooth rock with a little dent that you rub, and the texture kind of soothes you, and you don't know why because you haven't yet been diagnosed with autism. But this story is not about my mental neuroses, diagnoses, Michael. It's about cancer. Pay attention. Anyway, so I find this stone, and it's not where a worry stone should be, which is your pocket. It was in my scrotum. So I go to a doctor. Doctor does a urine test, and do you know what they found in my urine, friends? Blood and mucus. Did you know they could find mucus in your urine? Because I didn't. It's a fun new world of discovery for everybody. So they put me on antibiotics, fine. They tell me it's just an infection, but I'm like, actually, I would feel much better if we'd ran a few more tests. And the doctor begrudgingly sent me to get an ultrasound. The meanest, angriest woman I have ever met jammed this. All the women who have ever been pregnant know exactly what I'm talking about. They are not nice people. Just jammed that ultrasound wand against my beanbag, pressing down, and then called me a wuss and kicked me out. I'm driving home to pick up my kid, and the doctor's office calls. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm a little sore after the nurse, but it's fine. And like, good. You should go to the urologist. Oh, I should make an appointment? No, you should just go, actually. You should just go there now. So I go to the urologist. I sit in the office, and this doctor, this young doctor, I think he's a new doctor, brand new. He comes in, and he is like, hi, yeah, so I saw the ultrasound. We need to perform a radical orchiectomy. Friends, it's not radical. There were no skateboards, no awesome guitar riffs, not a single surgeon slid across the floor playing guitar with their tongue going, not one. What they did do is they made an incision right here, reached their hand into my body, down into the scrot, wrapped their fingers around it, pulled it out through the hole, rested on my thigh while they snipped and burnt the ends, then tucked it all back in. That's not the worst part. I know it sounds like the worst part. I do want to point out, when he told me I had to get this done, I said, while you're in there, how about a vasectomy on the other side? Why? I'm already out. You're already in the neighborhood. My advice to you, friend to friend, don't double up on genital surgery unless you have to. It's not a BOGO thing you want to be involved in. I promise. It was rough. So a couple weeks go by. I heal up as best as you can from that kind of surgery. And I go to the doctor because they had to biopsy the fucking thing. And the whole time they're telling me, like, don't worry, this is super common. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be benign. We just have to get it out. It's fine. It's fine. Out of the 5 different kinds of testicular cancer that exist, I had 6.
Wait, 5 and 6?
2 of those were benign. Give you 3 guesses what the other 4 were. But the fun one was the teratoma. Y'all know what teratoma is, friends? Teratoma is the kind of tumor that gets cells from other parts of the body and kind of grows them. Many teratomas have hair and teeth. Now, you might be grossed out right now. I promise you, my testicle did not have hair and teeth. It had a spine and lungs and skin and rudimentary limbs. There was a dude in my scrotum. My doctor was arrested for performing an abortion. So, rough times, not great. Immediately after I found out this news, he's like, okay, we need to get you to the oncologist now. I was like, it can't get worse, right? Like, each step of this plan, I'm like, this is bad, but it can't get worse. This is bad, it can't get worse. This is bad, can't get... To the point where I was like, lay it on me, what else? And the oncologist says we have 2 options. 1, chemo. 2, we remove your lymphatic system. I opted for chemo. For a full month, I went to 8 hours of chemo a day, 5 days a week. Turns out I am allergic to one of the testicular cancer chemotherapy drugs, which caused me to spike a fever. Do you know what happens when you're on chemotherapy and you spike a fever? You have a mandatory 2 days in the hospital. So 5 days of the week I was in chemo, 2 days of the week I was in the hospital. It was hell. Absolute hell. And that's before you realize that my body no longer is capable of producing hormones. And 2, I don't recognize what's going on with this anymore. Now, this is a downer. I don't like Christmas. But as of this month, I am now 2 years in remission.
Yay!
2 fucking years.
All right.
So I looked the Grim Reaper in his goddamn eye, and I said, fuck cancer. Thank you.
Hey, I want you to say one bad thing about Sonic. I want you to say one bad thing about Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah, say one bad. And if I was Sonic, I'd feel pretty bad about what I did to you last time.
Sonic is a little too insecure. He needs to learn to trust himself more.
I'm Eggman.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to
No, I'm
about
not
Sonic.
Eggman. I don't know if you could tell. This was a bald cap the entire
Holy
fucking
shit!
time. And I heard what you all said about me. Eggman's in jail.
Oh no!
Give me back my bald cap.
I do also have books for sale, by the way.
He has books for sale. We got Lagunitas, Beast of Both Worlds on draft. And you got to tip your bartenders and your baristas and your barbacks over there, because why wouldn't you do that? And secondly, yes, Sonic the Hedgehog was here the entire time. I know what Miguel said. I know what Devin said. I know what John said. I know what Les said. I know what Brian said. The only person that was nice to me was the freaking Christmas elf. Huh? JM pretended to not know me. But let's end this right. My beautiful, wonderful daughter gave me a gift, so let's see what she gave me. Oh, she gave me a chocolate. That Christmas elf is something else. Okay. Thank you for coming to Haha Storytime. We missed the opportunity to call it Ho-Ho Storytime. Those are the kind of things you realize the day of. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Oh, there are no winners because we're all winners.